now, we're at the main venue of what will soon be held as the Asian Youth Games later this year. That's going to be in November from the 20th to the 28th. Some 45 countries, as you mentioned right there, will be participating in this event in 18 different sports, and there'll be around 160 plus events being held here. That includes basketball, swimming, football, taekwondo, so many of those Asian-based sports that will be held here. Now, I'm going to get my cameraman to zoom across the stadium. We've been exploring this place yesterday and today, you could say. And as you can see, work is still being done. This is the main venue where the opening ceremony will be, and around 20,000, 22,000 spectators and visitors will be able to take part and watch their kids, their friends, their family partake in this event. And you did mention this is the third edition of the Asian Youth Games. The first one held in Singapore back in 2009, and then the second edition held in Ningbo in 2013. So it's been quite some time since this event has been held, and we've been learning more about the construction process here. As I mentioned, this is the main site of the venue. You'll have your football pitch down here, your athletics taking place, your running track, your long jump just down there. We've spoken with some of the builders and some of the project management. A lot of green tech and environmental considerations have been taken into consideration when putting this up. We've been exploring Shantou the last few days. You see a lot of those wind power farms, those wind turbines established here. So this is something that's on the mind of the designers when putting this together. Now, they do expect, as I did say, there's 3,000 participants, athletes, which will be coming here. There'll be 10,000 visitors expected to be arriving later this year. So that's one thing they need to keep in mind is the health and safety protocols in place. Of course, 45 different countries and territories taking part in this event. You're going to have to be checking on those borders. Obviously, the situation right now with the virus is a bit unclear. Currently, all of those people entering China would have to quarantine at least 2 or 3 weeks, and of course, testing would be done. That's something that was a main question for event organizers that I brought up. What will be the situation later in November? Of course, fingers are crossed with vaccine rollouts happening globally, you could say. So hopefully when we get to November, this event can kick off smoothly. And last thing to mention, you'll have a lot of visitors here. We've explored other parts of the venue. It's not just here. You have Olympic-sized swimming pools. You have sort of athletes pavilion, and there's going to be a lot of cultural activities and exhibitions happening as a sidebar to this main event. So again, construction is still underway. There's a lot more to be done. We expect this the entire site to be done by either late May or late June, so that's summertime, a few months ahead of the main opening. As you can see, definitely there's still a lot more work to be done as we approach the third edition of the Asian Youth Games. 重视.
Certainly a lot to look forward to. Our Omar Khan in Shantou for us today. Omar, thank you so much.